We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago White Sox and the Oakland A's. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Sean Manaea gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Digging in, Yoan Moncada, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
First pitch, 7:07.
And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Grandal is widely considered one of the elite backstops in the game. Of course, his skills behind the plate are well documented, and in a position like catcher, that makes a big difference for his team every night he straps it on.
And for obvious reasons. And he allows the pitching staff to throw any pitch, any count, knowing they can bounce that breaking ball and feel like it's coming right back to him. This guy, he is really one of the special defenders in our sport.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now. The 3-1. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 12.
In is Jorge Soler. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's the ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
The 1-0.
No, that's out.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Grandal, base runner at first with 1 out. Sliced hard on the ground. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. Relay to Olson. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. So nothing happening this time around. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Lucas Giolito is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, what comes with Lucas Giolito, a big arm, 95 to 100 miles an hour. Hard-breaking slider. One of the issues Giolito has had is not a lot of swings and misses, so we'll be able to watch him early on to see if he brings some swings and misses, and if he does, it should be a powerful outing for Giolito.
Digging in, Tony Kemp. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He's set. Here it comes.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. A runner at first with no outs here. He saws him off with that one. And that's out number 1.
Batting third, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Matt Chapman, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. High and deep to right center. So there on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Man at second here with 2 away, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. He's set, and the pitch on the ground to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate, but the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Will. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1-0 pitch on the way.
No, that's up.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Fouled off. The 2-1 home.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Grandal gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The A's lead it 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
1-0.
Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. Now the 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Here's the pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Striding forward now, Chris Davis. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into straightaway right. Mazara's on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Robert. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Bouncer up the middle. And a base hit as the White Sox pick up their first knock of the ball game.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Into the box, Colton Walker, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. His average sits at 296 entering play. 6 home runs and 25 driven in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So stepping in, Andrelton Simmons, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch.
That's the ball.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he misses again, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Even at 2-2. The pitch. In the dirt here. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
So striding in, Nick Madrigal, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
The set and the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Striding in for Oakland, Harold Ramirez. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Ready. Here's the first offering. Nomar Mazara is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0. Runners off for second. Fastball right back to the mound. On to first to complete the double play.
Batting it, the catcher, gone.
So base is empty now after the double play. And now it'll be the catcher, Sean Murphy. First offering on its way.
Yeehaw!
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in
0-2.
trouble now. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two and one count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fouled away. Right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Next to Chicago, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And that misses, ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Jorge Soler. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
To the plate now, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He'll enter play at .313, 34 home runs and 88 runs batted in. The 0-1. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Very high, 2-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 pitch. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. He's set the payoff pitch, and he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Robert, a base hit in his first trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Robert swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". This is his first year at the big league level. Comes set. The 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Skied into straightaway right. Headed after it is Mazzara. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. White Sox will strand 3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in now, Jorge Matteo, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. One gone for the A's here in the third. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Ball.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And there are two away now.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. First delivery to him on the way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. A ball and two strikes now. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
2-2.
2 out, nobody on. Hard hit at third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Digging in to try it again, Colton Walker comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Colton Walker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Soft grounder left side. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now back.
One away, and here's the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is there. 2 gone.
Now back.
Riding in once again, Nick Madrigal. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Swung on and missed. 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 1-0. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Robert will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, first base.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
No ball.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone! A solo shot that time for Matt Olson, number 33 on the year. And Oakland has moved out in front here, 2-0.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Now batting.
At the plate now,
hitter,
Matt Kemp. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the pitch. This is skied out toward right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Harold Ramirez. He reached on a single in his first try. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Now a fastball right down Hegenberger. It's 0-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
That's the ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The A's strike for one on the solo homer. We're through 4. It's now 2-0 Oakland. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So here's Yoan Moncada.
Leading off to the White Sox.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Here it comes. And he misses. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth.
That's an obvious mistake on the pitcher's part.
Now
You speed him up with the first one, blow it right by him, and you do him a favor by giving him a changeup. I mean, that's a pitch he can handle right there.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Fastball well outside.
1-1.
Popped him up. There's Kemp to handle it, and that's the first out of the inning. Up next for Chicago, Jorge Soler. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
To second for one. Relay to Olson. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Next up for the A's, Nomar Mazara, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Well, that's just a case deal roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5 he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that
The
late
batter,
action
number
that just
13.
darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Jorge Matteo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. The 2-1. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Madrigal takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Back to the top of the order now, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
So 2 on with 2 away, and up next will be Ramon Laureano. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's the ball.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. A's strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready now for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. He's set. Here it comes.
That's the ball. That's down.
The 1-0. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
pops this one up. In comes Mazzara, but this will land untouched. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
So now to the plate, Luis Robert.
No, ball.
And he takes ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now batting, the first baseman, Colton Walker.
Standing in now, Colton Walker, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. Here comes the 1-0. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Step on the bag for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the A's 2 and the White Sox nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in Matt Chapman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Chapman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Cut. 0-1.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. So a line drive double here has him in business to start the inning. And with that, we take a look at the A's leaders in that category. And sure enough, his name is right there at the top. Matt Olson will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
The 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
Here's the 0-2.
That missed. That's the ball.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
Now batting.
Now the A's designated hitter, Matt Kemp. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
But right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting. The left fielder, Harold.
Settling in now, Harold Ramirez. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set, and the pitch.
Here.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Jimenez, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They're up 2-0. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Into the box now, Nick Madrigal. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
The 1-1 home. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. He's in there at the plate, and this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, Dero. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions, and from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. James Caprillion comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 56, James Caprillion.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
A great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
From the stretch.
Ball.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Bounce towards the mound. And that's the second out. So 2 away here is the Sox bat in the 7th. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
In there, and it's even at 1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Thank you, Heidi. Michael Kopech gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Michael Kopech.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Striding in, Nomar Mazara. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Nomar Mazara.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Pure ball, 1 strike.
And he takes strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
To the plate now, Sean Murphy. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Into the concrete staircases and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. Number 17 for him on the season as the A's move out to a 3-2 lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
At the plate now, Jorge Matteo. Popped him up. Simmons shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
No balls and a strike to count. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Misses, ball 2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. We'll march on to the 8th. It's 3-2 Oakland. All set for the start of the inning. Chris Davis next to bat. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Fastball called for strike 2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
J.B. Wendelken gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 57, J.B. Wendelken.
Stepping in now, Luis Robert, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Colton Walker.
Into the box, Colton Walker. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazara's under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way.
Good.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner's back. A runner on first with 2 away. This is skied out toward right. Mazara's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. White Sox leave 1. Still a 3-2 ball game. Into the box now, Ramon Laureano. He flew out in his last.
The center fielder, number 22.
Treinen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 49, Blake Treinen.
First offering on its way.
Ball.
Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Line to the right side. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Chapman. Career against Blake Treinen. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First delivery to him on the way. Treinen playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Ready with the 0-1.
No, that's outside. Ball. Two and one's the count.
To the left side, but it's well foul. 1 out, nobody on.
Ball.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there, below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Olson.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The next 1-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Matt Kemp, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Ball 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. The A's strand one. They're up 3-2. Lou Trevino comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. So coming to the plate, Nick Madrigal. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Leading off to the right side, the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1.
Nope, ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Mazara's on his horse, and no one will track it down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
That's a ball.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Yoan Moncada. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set. Here it comes. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Runner's going. In there. Now the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Your attention, please. Now running at second base, number 75, Zach Grant.
The 1-2 is on the ground to the right side and through. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. Into the box, Yasmani Grandal, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
2-0.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
2-1 to count. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So now to the plate, Jorge Soler, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1-1.
Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Rosaris going back, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Oakland jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. James Caprillion wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Lou Trevino closes the door for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final